Carrier Dorm is a 49,250-seat dorm sports stadium located on the campus of Syracuse University in the Syracuse Hill neighborhood of upstate New York. It is the home to Syracuse Orange football, basketball, and lacrosse teams. For the previous records, the men's basketball of Syracuse University drew the highest average home attendance in the college basketball during the 2015 to the 2016. The Carrier Dorm is also the largest dorm stadium of any college campus, and the largest dorm stadium in the northeastern United States. It is also the largest on-campus basketball arena in the nation, which has the capacity over 33,000. It also being considered as a sacred space for the Orange neighborhoods. According to the textbook, a sacred space is a space distinguished from another spaces that individuals may either practice their skills on it or carry on different ceremonies on it. People do certain things in sacred spaces that they normally wouldn't do in the publics. For example, in the religion's context, church is a sacred space which is for Christians to pray and do certain ritual ceremonies. Thus, the church is a sacred space for the Christian. In the same sense, the Carrier Dome can be a sacred space for Orange neighborhoods and SU students. For instance, when football games are held in the Carrier Dome, many students and Syracuse citizens will pay a visit, and they will all scream and loudly cheer for the team of Syracuse University when they play in the Carrier Dome. As for the students' athletes, the Carrier Dome is a place where they can practice their skills and show their own ability as gifts to the audience. Another example is Syracuse University hosts their graduation ceremony every year in the Carrier Dome because it is the most important place in the Syracuse University. Graduation is a very important event in the student's life. It is a token that represents their last year of schooling from here on out. They will enter into an adult world in which they will have to live on their own. The Carrier Dome serves as a sacred place in which students receive their degree, in some sense, their final moments of a student, and their first as a full-fledged adult take place in the Carrier Dome. In my first year at SU, along with other first-year students, packed into the Carrier Dome to listen to the Chancellor's welcome speech. If graduation marks the student's transition from students to adult, then the welcome ceremony represents the shift from child to an independent teenager. Also, in the sense of religions, the sacred space is for the people to pursue and practice their own belief and skills. For example, the Christians have their own belief and their own pursuit, so they get together in the church and pray for God. They also do many activities like hymn, some mass, even marry in the church. The Carrier Dome, as a sacred space, share many similarities with the church. As I mentioned previously, the Carrier Dome is a place for people to get together. People can do many activities like watching ball games, holding graduation ceremonies together in the dorm. People can pursue their own beliefs in the dorm too. For example, student athletes may show their physical gift by playing ball game in the dorm. An audience can participate and pray for their team to win the game. A sacred space is only a sacred space because of the values that humans place on it. Sacred events such as basketball games and graduation ceremonies take place in the Carrier Dome. This event makes the Carrier Dome becomes a sacred space.